A birth in violence, the Punisher's origin. The Punisher, a name whispered in fear, a symbol of brutal, uncompromising justice. Released in 2004, this film dives deep into the dark heart of Marvel Comics, telling the story of Frank Castle. He is an FBI agent. His life is shattered by a horrific act of violence. The movie begins with Castle's final mission. He goes undercover. He infiltrates a dangerous criminal organization. The operation goes wrong. Bobby Saint, son of mob boss Howard Saint, is killed. It is a tragedy that sets in motion a chain of events. These events will forever change Frank Castle. Howard Saint, consumed by grief and rage, orders a brutal retaliation. Castle's family is targeted. They are murdered. Castle himself is left for dead. But fate has other plans. He survives the massacre. He is broken but not defeated. The flames of vengeance ignite within him. Retribution unveiled. Frank Castle's transformation. Scarred and haunted, Frank Castle disappears. He resurfaces as the Punisher. He is a ruthless vigilante. His mission is singular: to punish those who took everything from him. He trains, he hones his skills, he prepares for war. He moves into an abandoned apartment building. It becomes his base of operations. He meticulously plans his revenge. He studies his enemies. He exploits their weaknesses. He becomes a phantom, striking fear into their hearts. His first target is Howard Saint's empire. He cripples their operations. He turns their own men against them. He uses violence and intimidation to dismantle Saint's organization piece by piece. He becomes a one-man army waging a war against those who hide in the shadows. Saints and sinners, a world painted in shades of gray. The Punisher does not inhabit a world of clear-cut heroes and villains. It is a world of moral ambiguity. Characters operate in shades of gray. Even Frank Castle, driven by righteous fury, walks a dangerous line. Howard Saint, the film's antagonist, is not a simple caricature of evil. He is a grieving father. He is twisted by loss and consumed by a desire for revenge. He is capable of both love and monstrous cruelty. The film explores the themes of revenge and its consequences. It questions the nature of justice. It forces the audience to confront the darkness that lies within us all. It is a grim reminder that even with the best intentions, the path to hell is often paved with good intentions. Section 4: The Price of Vengeance, Production and Reception. The Punisher was directed by Jonathan Hensleigh. He made his directorial debut with this film. The screenplay was written by Michael France and Jonathan Hensleigh. It drew inspiration from classic Punisher comic book storylines. The film was made on a relatively modest budget. This impacted some of the creative choices. However, the filmmakers managed to create a visually striking and action-packed film. Thomas Jane's performance as Frank Castle was praised. His portrayal of the character's quiet intensity and simmering rage resonated with audiences. The film received mixed reviews from critics. Some praised its gritty realism and faithfulness to the source material. Others criticized its dark tone and violent content. Despite the mixed reception, The Punisher found its audience. It grossed over $50 million worldwide. Section 5: The Skull's Enduring Legacy, Influence, and Impact. The Punisher, while not without its flaws, left an undeniable mark on the comic book movie genre. It helped pave the way for a new wave of darker, more violent superhero films. Its exploration of complex themes resonated with audiences. Plans for a sequel with Thomas Jane were ultimately scrapped, yet the character has endured. The Punisher was later rebooted with Ray Stevenson in the lead role. This further cemented the character's place in popular culture. The Punisher's legacy extends beyond its box office returns. It sparked conversations about vigilantism, justice, and the cost of revenge. It reminded audiences that even in a world of superheroes and villains, the lines between good and evil are often blurred.